6 wheels, 1 mission, 0 compromises. This is the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6, and it is the most capable motorhome Toyota has ever dared to imagine. Most people will never encounter a vehicle like this in their lifetime. Not because it is simply expensive, and not because it is simply rare, but because it exists at the intersection of two things the automotive world has always treated as opposites: the extreme capability to go anywhere on Earth, and the refined comfort to make you want to stay there. That intersection has never been properly occupied, until now. Stay with us all the way to the end, because what the IRONPEAK delivers in its final category will permanently change how you think about what a Toyota is capable of building. The exterior of the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 communicates its mission before you have taken a single step toward it. This is not a motorhome that was designed to arrive at a campsite. It was designed to arrive at places campsite designers have never seen. 6 massive all-terrain tires across 3 axles give the IRONPEAK a road stance that is immediately and completely unlike anything in the conventional motorhome segment. A wide, planted, purposeful presence that tells every road and every trail it crosses the same thing: this vehicle was built for you, not to spite you. The body construction is angular and armor-influenced, with Toyota's engineering discipline applied to every panel and every surface in a way that prioritizes structural integrity without sacrificing the visual coherence that makes the IRONPEAK unmistakably a Toyota product rather than a military surplus vehicle in civilian clothes. Bold Toyota branding sits at the front with the authority of a brand that has never once needed to overstate its credentials. The full-length LED light bar across the rooftop and the spotlight cluster mounted above the cab turn night operations into something the IRONPEAK approaches with the same confidence it brings to midday highway travel. Recovery attachment points are integrated into the reinforced steel front structure, not bolted on as an afterthought, but engineered into the platform as a standard operational component. Because Toyota designed this vehicle for the people who will actually use those points rather than the people who will photograph them. Storage compartments run the lower body perimeter, sealed to a standard that protects their contents in dust, water, and temperature extremes that would compromise conventional motorhome storage entirely. The IRONPEAK exterior is the first chapter of a story that gets more extraordinary the deeper you go. And the deeper you go starts with what is under the hood. Performance on the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 is where Toyota's legendary engineering reputation becomes something you feel rather than something you read. 6-wheel drive delivering torque across all 3 axles produces a traction footprint that transforms the terrain equation for this vehicle completely, where 2-axle platforms lose traction and stop. The IRONPEAK redistributes and continues. The powertrain reflects Toyota's most advanced commercial and off-road engineering, combined in a platform tuned specifically for the demands of carrying a fully loaded living environment across varied and demanding terrain continuously, not occasionally. Low-speed torque management on technical ground is exceptional, the kind of controlled, progressive power delivery that allows the driver to place this vehicle precisely in difficult situations rather than fighting for momentum. Highway stability at extended cruising speeds reflects the same engineering discipline applied to a different set of demands. And the result is a vehicle that transitions between remote trail operation and open highway travel without requiring the driver to mentally shift from one operating mode to another. Toyota's hybrid powertrain architecture reduces fuel consumption meaningfully on long runs while maintaining the full torque delivery the platform demands in technical terrain. A combination that extends the IRONPEAK's operational range beyond what a purely combustion platform could sustain. This is not performance for its own sake. This is performance in service of a mission. And the mission, as Toyota designed it, is to take the people inside the IRONPEAK to places no motorhome has ever reached and keep them there for as long as they choose to stay. That is a performance brief unlike any other in the motorhome segment, and the IRONPEAK fulfills it completely. The interior and comfort of the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 is where the concept delivers its most powerful and most unexpected statement. Step through the entry door of this machine and everything the exterior prepared you for gives way to something that the exterior gave no indication of providing. The living space is genuinely generous. Toyota's designers used the 3-axle platform's interior footprint with the same purposeful intelligence they applied to every other aspect of this vehicle, creating a floor plan that breathes and functions rather than compresses and apologizes. Seating is designed for the reality of extended travel rather than the aspiration of a weekend trip. Properly supported, properly proportioned, and built to remain comfortable through days and weeks of serious use rather than hours of showroom presentation. The sleeping environment is built for genuine restorative rest acoustic isolation from road and mechanical noise. A sleeping platform sized and configured for real sleep rather than managed discomfort. And window systems that create complete darkness on demand regardless of the time or the brightness of the environment outside. The kitchen is a fully functioning culinary space, not a road trip convenience equipped for real cooking, real storage, and real food preparation at the level that people who plan to spend serious time in this vehicle actually require. Every surface material in the IRONPEAK interior is durable without being institutional, refined without being fragile, a balance that reflects Toyota's deep understanding of how working vehicles need to be built and how people need to live inside them. This interior does not ask you to accept compromises in exchange for capability. It delivers both simultaneously without apology. And that combination, genuine capability outside, genuine comfort inside, is the singular achievement that makes the IRONPEAK more than the sum of its impressive individual specifications. Tech and off-grid capabilities on the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 are comprehensive, deeply integrated, and built around the operational reality of a vehicle designed to operate far from infrastructure for extended periods. Solar harvesting feeds directly into a high-capacity battery management system that provides genuine electrical independence across multiple consecutive days without requiring external power. Connection. The water management architecture includes storage, filtration, and recycling systems engineered for the multi-week off-grid operational window that the IRONPEAK's terrain capability makes not just possible, but likely. Toyota's connected vehicle platform ties every system in the IRONPEAK into a single real-time monitoring and management interface: power status, water levels, mechanical health, navigation, and communication, all visible and controllable from one place, designed to function in environments where external connectivity is unreliable or absent. The driver assistance technology suite includes Toyota's most advanced terrain management systems. Adapted specifically for six-wheel operation across the range of terrain conditions, the IRONPEAK was designed to handle. Off-grid capability at this level in a vehicle with this terrain capability produces a combination that virtually nothing else in the motorhome or overland segment can match. The IRONPEAK was built to go further than any motorhome has gone before, and its technology infrastructure was built to keep it there indefinitely. That is not an aspiration. That is the engineering specification. Safety and handling on the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 carry the full weight of Toyota's most serious engineering commitment, the same commitment that has made Toyota's safety standards a global benchmark across every vehicle category the brand operates in. Stability management across 3 axles and 6 driven wheels requires computational intelligence that conventional 2-axle stability systems are not designed to provide. And the IRONPEAK's handling architecture manages torque distribution, suspension response, and body attitude across all 3 axles simultaneously to produce a vehicle that remains stable and predictable in terrain conditions that would make a conventional motorhome genuinely dangerous to operate. Toyota Safety Sense. Adapted for the specific operational demands of the IRONPEAK's platform and mission, provides driver assistance across the full range of the vehicle's operating environments, from collision avoidance on highways to terrain awareness and load monitoring in the field. Structural safety reflects Toyota's full engineering philosophy, not a feature list, not a specification added to satisfy a requirement, but a fundamental design principle embedded in every component of this vehicle, from the structural integrity of the body to the redundancy built into every critical system. The IRONPEAK is safe because Toyota builds safe vehicles. That is not a marketing statement. That is 70 years of engineering history. Versatility and value on the Toyota IRONPEAK 6x6 are the final categories, and they are where this concept makes its most complete and most compelling case for why it deserves to be taken seriously as a vision of what Toyota is capable of imagining at the absolute boundary of its engineering ambition. The IRONPEAK is not a specialist vehicle optimized for one scenario. It is a platform that performs on highways and in cities, on mountain tracks and desert crossings, at established campsites and in locations that have never hosted a motorhome before. Extended Overland expedition.